Pwede rin yan doon sa isa na klase.
Vaccine technology and is at least partially responsible for the creation of the technology that
Thank you for Sir Eric. Is there you want to just hold it?
Kaya hair ko.
What's that?
Pati siya masarap.
What's this?
Chicken adobo with coconut milk.
Bakit?
I can't believe we only have like 2 walkie-talkies.
What is Rosie eating?
It's called chunk.
Right. You were asking me. Hey guys, I'm gonna have my coffee right now. And after this, magpapandesal din ako. After this, tour ko kayo. Max. Meron kayong house tour namin. In our home, away from home. Meron kayong tent tour at saka campsite tour. I'll show you how it looks like, what can happen during a camp. And so maybe you can also decide for yourselves na is this something that I would like to get into. Okay? Pero kape muna ako at saka saw pandesal. Alright, so guys, I'm going to take you on a tour. So let's begin. We are on Camp 3. I'm not sure how many camps they have here in Harvest Hills Family Farm. But we were put in Camp 3 and this is what we have in Camp 3. So we have a viewing deck. So that's the viewing deck. The kids are there right now. And this is kind of what you see here. So we put our bikes there. And then you see a wonderful view. Are you touring them, Manu? So there's our car. This is where we set up our tent. Later on, I'll show you the features of our tent. And there's my husband, he's cooking. Let me go there first, which is like the shower and the banyo. I'm taking you guys there kasi ito yung usual na sinasabi ng mga tao sa akin na paano po yung banyo. Ito, banyo to dito sa Harvest Hills Family Farm. Hindi lahat ng banyo ng campsites ay ganito, magkakaiba sila. This is for washing your dishes. So, nandyan na yung aming dishwashing soap tsaka sponge. Oh, I forgot to show you pala. Katabi kasi nung tent namin, yung aming table. The problem with that setup lang is it's super windy pala here. So, hindi kinakaya. Kaya doon nagluluto yung asawa ko sa loob ng tent. Kasi sort of like a windbreaker yung harap nun. And yun yung isang kailangan nating tandaan. Hindi lahat ng panahon ay magkakapareho. Hindi lahat ng campsites ay pare-pareho. So, basically, just get yourself ready. Okay, here's the toilet. Super ganda, ladies. So you can turn on, they always have light, that's the other thing. So they have, yeah, disinfectant na isi-spray mo every time ginagamit mo. Look at that, that's very pretty Kasi hindi lahat ng toilet, ayan, naka-tiles pa sila. Di talaga lahat ganyan. Yung iba, nasa lupa ka lang talaga. Hindi ko kayo tinatakot pero ganun talaga. Depende how rustic and rugged and bare the campsite is. You'll have to find that out for yourself. So punta tayo dito, right around it is the shower. Well, this is the lady shower. This is the lady shower. Yan. And then, ganyan. Ito yung, yan na mismo yung shower niya. Yan na. Dito mo lalagay. Iniwan ko na yung shampoo ko dyan. So, bubuksan ko yung tubig para makita ninyo kung gaano siya kalakas. Ito yung tubig. Malakas naman. So, basically, that's our campsite. Camp 3. That's our tent. Our car, a viewing deck, and that's where we put our table. Punta tayo dun sa may kubo para you can see also the other parts. This one, para you can see also, kasi pwede ka rin mag-rent ng kubo dito kung ayaw mo magtayo ng tent. Pwede ka rin mag-rent ng tent sa kanila kung wala kang tent. Ayan, si Sir Eric, siya ang may kasalanan kung bakit lahat ng tao nasa Harvest Hills lagi. At ang mga beauties ng... Ay, ito ba yung kitchen niya? Okay. So, ito yung kubo. Ay, ang cute din ng kubo. Okay rin palang i-rent yung kubo, no? Okay. Nice. Ay, may duyan pa. You have to go to the duyan? O, try naman siya. Sarap, parang bahay kubo nga talaga yung feels. Oh, really?
Yeah, medyo...
Ito yung, okay, one room. Ay, sarap. And this is the other room. I can sit there. Okay, let's try sitting there. Manu? Wow. Oh, wow, this is so nice, Manu. This one is a new couch. Yeah. You really like this couch? Yeah, maybe we should have a couch like this in our house. Come on. Wow, ang laki. So there's Camp 4 and Camp 5. And this one has a tree house. Look at that. It's a tree house because there's like a tree poking through. This one is the new couch. Amazing! It's a tree house. Manu, we should have a tree house. So right now, I'm gonna tour you to inside of our camp. I mean like not camp, inside of our tent. Oh, diba? So this is our tent, which is something that we got from somebody online. Mamaya ako na-explain sa inyo ba't ito yung tent namin. Pero tour ko na muna kayo. So not all tents are the same. Yung iba kasi diretso ka na. Yung dati naming tent, diretso ka kaagad dun sa pintuan. Ito, may ganyan pa. Parang entryway. Oh, social. And then, so these are like with zippers and you can enter any which way. So let's enter this way. Yan. Okay. So welcome to our home away from home. This is a tent that is good for, I think, 4 to 6 people, depending on how cramped you are willing to be. Yan yung loob. Oh, ayan na. Yun na yung tour natin. Tapos na. Pwede ka rin lumabas dito. Pwede ka rin magsabit dyan. Yung mga hooks na yan para sa mga ilaw. So this is something that we got from Decathlon. Yan. Malakas siya. And then, these are our beds. Okay? So this is an air bed. This is Decathlon. This is from Nature Hike. O, magkaiba siyang klase. Bakit? Kasi nag-try ako ng dalawang magkaibang brand tsaka medyo magkaibang style kasi gusto kong makita kung ano ba yung mas gusto kong higaan pag nasa camping kami. Pakita ko sa inyo yung difference. Ito makapal, yung usual airbed. Ito sobrang nipis. Pero sobra niya ring firm. So medyo nagpa-product review na ako dito. Tapos ito, pwede mo rin siyang hipan para may unan ka na. So, ito yung mga sleeping bags namin na nagsuserve na rin as kumot. Ideally, meron talaga kayong pillows at saka kumot. Kumot talaga, blankets na nakalimutan ko. Okay, so maghuhugas lang ako ng ibang mga plato. So, ito yung hugasan station. Yun yung mga nahugasan na asawa ko. Ito yung mga hugasan ko. Okay, so dito na muna ako magsa-stop and tell you all about what we can share when it comes to camping. Nandyan lang naman yung asawa ko kasi medyo siya yung may mga insight siya na hindi ko insight. I'm going to share some things because I'm often asked by people parang paano ho ba mag-camping? Ano ba yung mga kailangan? So, first thing to determine is what kind of camping are you going to do? Kami ng asawa ko sanay sa mountain camping. Meaning, mag-hike kami ng bundok, tapos dun kami magse-set up ng tent, tapos dun kami matutulog. So, kapag ganun kasi, lahat ng gamit mo should always be light. Why? Because you're gonna carry it on your back. When it comes to car camping, you can go as big as you want to, especially if you have a big car. You don't really have to have like small items. Like say your cookware doesn't have to be like miniature sizes. This is the pan from our kitchen.
Yeah.
Yan.
It's non-stick eh.
Yan. So, dinala namin yan kahit na mas malaki siya than yung mga camp-sized pans. Kasi, carry naman, kaya nung aming kotse. Camping essentially is all about setting up your accommodations, di ba? Kung mag-hotel ka, naka-set up na yung mo, di ba, yung hotel mo. So, sa camping, ikaw yung magse-set up nun. So, dahil magkakaiba tayo, magkakaiba rin yung mga comfort levels natin. If you search up like camping equipment and tips from people on YouTube, they will give you different ideas for different purposes. I would say that the things that you should consider is like how big can you go or how small should you go. Okay, so the next thing that you should consider is like your length of stay. Pagka ba nagka-camp kayo yung mahabaan or sandalian lang? Tapos saan? How rough do you want to go with your camping? Because all of that will determine the kind of tent that you need to get for yourselves. Remember that camping is like being out in the wild, and so you're exposed to the elements, and you need to be, it's kind of similar to hiking in that sense na, are you ready for the sun? Are you ready for the rain? Are you ready for, like everything that could possibly happen when you don't have the usual structures that block everything from getting to you. So, punta tayo sa tent kasi ito yung magiging parang base mo, di ba? Bumili kami muna ng mura. Mura na maliit na feeling namin madaling i-set up. Eventually, what it turned out to be is like it's too small for a family of 4. And also, too hot. Na-figure out namin later on that tent is great, but it doesn't have enough room for like not enough opening for good ventilation. Plus, a family of 4, sobrang cramped namin inside. Itong tent na to, nakita namin na recommended. Hindi talaga siya readily available dito sa Pilipinas, pero may natsambahan kami. Tent considerations, size. We also considered ventilation because we live in the Philippines, we camp in the Philippines, it could get very hot and you rely on wind for your air, di ba? Para medyo cool and breezy ka. So this is our electric fan na rechargeable. Ano lang to? Firefly. Parang makukuha mo lang sa mga Ace Hardware, ganyan. So wala na akong masyadong masasabi sa tent except for that. Basta siguraduhin nyo na pagka nagbasa kayo ng mga reviews na kaya niya yung elemental forces. Next, okay, so you'll have your bed. Airbeds are great. Like what I showed earlier. These airbeds, you can actually make it kung gusto mong fancy, maglagay ka pa ng kobre kama. Itong dalawa namin na single, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng kobre kama na pang queen and it will be a full bed, I guess. Ganon. So the first few times that we went camping, what we would do is like put earth pads. So meron tayong mga ganon, earth pads. Available also in Decathlon. The earth pad is really just a mat that will cushion you from the ground kasi minsan ang campsites ay rocky. Lights and lamps, you need those. So if you could invest in like headlamps, kasi very useful yun pagpatay na, lalo na there are campsites that don't really provide all-nighter kind of light. Yung iba talaga nagpapatay. Or yung light na sinabi ko, the one that I showed you earlier, that's from Decathlon. So you'll get a range of it. Okay, I grabbed my this is my headlamp. Super siya useful kasi hands-free. Yun lang ang gusto ko sa headlamp. Tapos merong dalawang klase. Ito, de baterya. My husband and my son, they got the rechargeable. So, via USB. So, if you have like enough power banks, which is something that I brought with me. So, like ganito, yung mga high capacity power banks, pwede ka naman mag-recharge. So, mag-move on naman tayo sa So, parang ito yung tulugan. Syempre, meron ka rin dining area. So, what is your dining area? You can purchase a table if you want to. We currently have a Decathlon foldable table. Really compact. It comes with 4 chairs. So, medyo sulat in that sense. The only setback of that table is mabuway. It's not very sturdy. I'm thinking of changing it with like those, ano ba yung tawag doon? Parang lifetime tables? The white ones, which you use for like home parties and all. Pots, pans, plates, yung sinabi ko kanina, marami kayong makikita. Shopee, Lazada, na mga camping gear, lalo na for dining, eating. Or, you could just get whatever you have in the house, especially if they fit in your car. Okay, punta naman tayo sa what do you wear. Honestly, anything. You don't really need to wear anything specific when you're camping. Except that, I guess whatever you would wear when you're being active. Because, papawisan ka talaga, you're gonna move a lot. So you wanna be comfortable also in the clothes that you're wearing. Here in the Harvest Hills Family Farm, meron silang biking trails, meron silang hiking ng bundok, meron silang river. So, you have to think of those things. Like, what can be done once you're there, and then just wear whatever you wanna wear for those activities. So para sa pagligo nyo naman, I already showed you the toilet and the shower. You just have to bring your shampoo, soap, all of that. I forgot to say pala that you must bring your own dishwashing liquid and sponge, whatever you use to wash your dishes, lalo na kung magluluto kayo. Kasi may mga campsites that offer food. Like here in Harvest Hills Family Farm, you can actually ask them to cook food for you the whole time. Another thing that we have, although we didn't set up talaga right now, hindi namin inano, kasi parang we didn't feel the need for it since meron naman silang mga available na shed, na merong dining table. We do have a shelter. A shelter is like, yung alam niyo, parang mga tent na bukas lang. Ganon. Parang umbrella type, ganon. Diba parang dining living room mo siya. Dun nyo ginagawa lahat ng mga kainan, lutuan, ganon. Have your car so far from you that you can't really store anything in the car and then go back for it every time you need it. So, ito kasi ang maganda dito, katabing-katabi lang namin yung kotse namin. Kapag malayo yung kotse mo sa'yo, syempre, kailangan mo ng paglalagyan ng mga ibang gamit mo. And that is what a shelter provides for you. Actually, yun na. Wala na akong masyadong maisip. Pag meron ba ako naisip in the future, I will vlog about it. Again. We talked about this on a certain podcast if you wanna listen more on anything goes with the Bonnies. I'm gonna link it here. You can also go to the description box to check it out. I would just end this part with some of my tips if you're just beginning or if you're exploring the idea of camping with your family. One is, you can do camp by renting first. What do I mean? There are a lot of campsites like this and also Batis ng Kalikasan that have ready tents for rent. Why do I recommend that? Kasi hindi mo pa nga alam kung ano yung gusto mong fields pag magka-camping ka. You can use that as your intro to the experience. You can also really just go to campsites like this where it's friendlier to newbies. What do I mean by that? Some campsites kasi, like Camp Boa. Camp Boa is beautiful. But they don't have the usual provisions that Batis and Kilag. I'm not sure lang if they changed na, but when we went there kasi it was so new. And it's really bare. Wala pang signal. So, pag may nakalimutan ka, tas meron pang river crossing, parang ay patay, wala na. Nakalimutan na namin lahat ganyan. But like campsites like this, they have ready tables, they also have a kusina with staff in it. So, like we left our knife kanina. Ay, kahapon ba? Ay, ano ba sana? Pagdating namin, na-realize namin na, ay naku, wala pala tayong kutsilyo. So, we were able to borrow a knife from the people here. Pagkain pala. Marami na nagtatanong sa akin, parang paano yung pagkain mo? Dala kayo ng maraming snacks. Lalo na kung meron kayong anak. Mga anak. Mabubuhay kayo sa dami-dami ng snacks. And I think that's one of the favorite experience of my kids. Yung being able to just snack out in the wild. Then the food, like whatever you cook at home, that is easy. So like scrambled eggs, sunny side up, itlog madaling dalhin. Potatoes madali. So just think of that. Like what is easy to bring with you? Something that like will not perish right away, na hindi mapapanis overnight, ganyan. For us kasi, we would just cook our usual scrambled eggs, sausages. We also cook yung potatoes ng asawa ko. Napakadali lang nun. Dinice mo lang, nilagyan mo ng mga sahog mo, finray mo, bean brown mo, and then they love it. It's like French fries. I also do something like I bring the Korean or Japanese rice, and then I buy a lot of seaweed wrappers and then make it like baked sushi. I will cook the rice, put it in the wrapper, and then your choice. Mine is like gourmet tuyo, the tuyo that you get from the bottle. Put it there, wrap it around, eat it. Some people put mangoes in it. Whatever you have there that you wanna put, bahala ka kung ano gusto mo ilagay sa loob nun. But you know, it's also a nice experience. You can even put mayo, Kewpie mayo. And that is it. If you have more questions, please put it on the comment section below. Maybe I could make another vlog that concerns like all the other things that I was not able to address. But that's like a starter for you, a camping starter for you guys who wanna explore the idea. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. They're done. Are you done eating? Yeah, okay, he's done eating. I haven't eaten like the sausages yet. Baka wala nang natira pala sa akin. And we're gonna go biking today. So here in the Harvest Hills Family Farm, they have you can go biking, you can go in the river, and then you can also go hiking. So maraming activities na magagawa dito. Super highly recommended ang lugar na ito. Okay, sige, lalabas na ako. Thanks for listening